From the scenic Alderville First Nation in Ontario, Canada, Cale Crowe was fueled by music since before he could tie his shoes, and has been entertaining audiences since he first picked up a guitar at 13 years old. Cale's unique looped performances has taken him from Nova Scotia to New Mexico and almost everywhere in between.
Hello and welcome to your Riot Radio News Break. I'm your host, Matty Pollard, and making to the news today, a tragedy has unfolded in Milton as a father and his 4-year-old daughter were found dead at the base of a cliff yesterday, signs of trauma inconsistent with a fall. Police say that the snow and rainy weather conditions made for treacherous hiking conditions. The family's next of kin has been informed, but names have not been released. Canadians are amongst the 65 new coronavirus cases aboard the Diamond Princess, a cruise ship docked in Yokohama, Japan. Cases in China of the coronavirus have risen to over 40,000 and the death toll raising to over 900, surpassing the SARS outbreak. A second Canadian plane has landed in mainland China to help Canadian citizens escape from the epicenter of the outbreak in Wuhan, and they will be joining passengers of the first plane at CFB Trenton for a 14-day quarantine upon returning to Canada. The RCMP are beginning to crack down about a Supreme Court injunction in relation to the Wet'suwet'en First Nation after the hereditary chiefs set up blockades to prevent access to construction for a pipeline project through the territory. The 20 Indigenous bands of northern BC signed off on the project, including 5 of the 6 band councils of the Wet'suwet'en Nation. Protests in support of the Hereditary Council have popped up across Canada over the weekend. Today's weather will be a mix of sun and cloud, getting up to a high of 3 degrees and dropping to a low of -5 overnight. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a few sunny breaks and a high of 2 degrees. Wednesday will be a high of 0 and mostly sunny. It's currently cloudy and 3 degrees. This has been your Riot Radio News Break. Coming up next is Campus Connection with Grace Hillian. Coming up after the break here on Campus Connection, we're going to have a round table discussion about the news headlines of 2020, making it memorable already. We'll be back after Lost Without You by Freya Ridings.
Those guys formed in 2014 and have since become the house band with the Sunderland Legion, who help host with Open Mic Night, and who also go around doing cover songs at other bars and venues around Sunderland, Keswick, Uxbridge, and Whitby. Hitting the ice and making Mother Jackson proud. You're listening to CVLR, Fowler Radio, home of your Port Perry Mojacks.
Hi there, welcome to Campus Connection here on Riot Radio. I'm your host, Matty Pollard. We have a great show for you coming up. Danielle Ireton will be here talking about the esports arena here at Durham College. We'll have a roundtable discussion on the amazing news of how 2020 is going. Don't forget to follow us at Riot Radio Talk on Twitter. But for now, it's time for My Girl by The Temptations.